evening, everybody. If we could please have everybody from the outside come on in so we get the ceremony started. We would really, really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. And any remaining grads that are in here, if we can have you guys go to the grad room. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. We want to begin our ceremony. If everyone can please step on inside so we can get started. We also ask that you guys please silence your cell phones and keep the aisles clear for our graduates. And there's plenty of open seating, so please help yourself to a seat as we get our ceremony started. Thank you. Good evening. I am Jennifer Luna, the site supervisor for Intercoast College's Riverside campus. The moment has come, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's stand and give a big round of applause as we welcome in our graduates, class of 2025. She has a deep love for music and enjoys both singing and playing the piano. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Martinez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight celeste gleaming, whose broad stripes
we would like to please ask that you rise so we can honor and thank you for your service. So we're going to ask for a small drum roll. Small drum roll, please. At this time, we will have our Master of Ceremonies present. It is my pleasure to introduce the one, the only, our very own Associate Vice President of Campus Operations, SoCal Division, Mr. Christopher Rush.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to this very special celebration. Tonight we gather with pride and excitement as we honor the achievements of our graduates sitting before this stage today. The future leaders in the electrical and HVAC trades, the future leaders in alcohol and drug counseling and behavioral health, the future leaders in business office administration, and the future leaders from the associate's and bachelor's degree programs. We are so excited to be here tonight to celebrate you. Let's give a round for our amazing graduating class. To all our graduates sitting here tonight, congratulations, you made it. All of you sitting in front of the stage successfully navigated work, life, family, kids, Canvas, Zoom, Live Labs, and probably moments when this goal seemed kind of far away. Yet you're here. You followed through with tenacity and grit, and when the going got tough, you adjusted, you pivoted, and you finished what you started. You did it. Congratulations. Each of the graduates sitting at the stage tonight carries a skill set and a purpose that truly matters. Whether you're repairing the systems that keep our world running, supporting individuals on their path to recovery, keeping businesses moving in the right direction, or stepping into positions of management and leadership, you are stepping into roles that will make a difference in this world. You didn't get here by accident. You got here by hard work. And we are honored to celebrate your success and your resilience, and most importantly, your bright futures ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the ceremony right by recognizing the incredible graduating class of 2025. Now, before I introduce our staff and faculty, I first want to take a moment to thank all the guests that took the time to be here tonight. Let's give all our guests and family and loved ones a quick round of applause as well. Next, I'd like to introduce all the staff and faculty on the stage tonight who walked beside these graduates and are here to celebrate their accomplishments. First, from our Riverside campus, Site Supervisor, with over 8 years of student engagement, Ms. Jennifer Luna. Next, from our Riverside campus, ATP instructor, 25 years of experience, Mr. James Scolia. Next, from our Riverside campus, ATP instructor with over 20 years of experience and a former ICC student, Mr. Jose Acosta-Serna. Next, Riverside and West Covina instructor, ATP and ATP with 28 years of electrical experience, Mr. Warren Peterson. Next, Riverside, West Covina campus, ATP instructor with 45 plus years of electrical experience, Mr. Ricardo Barra. And then from our online division, ADC instructor, former ICC student, bachelor's graduate, Mr. Ralph Lopez. Online division, ADC instructor, CAPS award winner, former ICC student in KDAC 3, as well as a bachelor's graduate, Miss Catherine Porteous. Online division, ADC instructor, ISUDT Director of the Prison System, Mr. Richard Donovan. And this last one needs really no introduction. She's a celebrity in the alcohol and drug counseling world with over 30 years of experience and the Director of Drug and Alcohol Counseling Studies, Miss Judy Redmond. It is now my honor to introduce a leader who represents the heart of this institution. With more than 35 years of dedication to supporting students, she has built a career rooted in care, hard work, and unwavering commitment to putting students first. Our first guest speaker this evening has a passion that can be felt in every department and every campus, and in the success stories we celebrate tonight for sure. Please join me in welcoming our Vice President of Operations as she comes to congratulate our graduating class, Miss Betty Carpenter-Gross.
Well, let's give Mr. Rush a big round of applause. I've known Mr. Rush for about 15 years or so, and I can tell you his commitment, not just to Intercoast, but to every student out there, to every student that he comes across, to their families, just to the commitment to see your success. And he's really an inspiration, isn't he? So, once again, thank you, Mr. Rush. Okay. So it is definitely my pleasure to be with you here this evening and share about your success and all of your hard work. But before we get started, we do have a lot of great guests here that I'm very proud of, that'll be sharing success stories and really inspiring you, the path that you've taken and how proud they are of you as well. But we have the CEO and president here of Intercoast Colleges, and I'd just like to point her out. Maybe she could stand. Be Dr. Gita Brown. Let's give her a round of applause. And she has also spent many, many decades of commitment to changing lives, right? To the private vocational institution, as well as Adam Brown, who's also here as the Director of Government Relations and Community Service. Mr. Brown. Intercoast is very proud of you and all of the accomplishments that have brought each and every one of you to this very moment, and together we celebrate you. I also would like to acknowledge the veterans that have served this great country. Thank you for your service. Sometimes going second, people like to steal some of your lines, you know, so I have another one. I'd like to take a moment to recognize all the guests in the audience right now as well. But not only do we want to give them a round of applause, we want to recognize them. These are the family and friends that stood by you every step of the way. They were by your side, they encouraged you, they helped you, they supported you, and in many cases, they are the why you are here tonight. So let's give them a big round of applause. I also would like to thank the amazing staff and faculty that helped many of you stay on track. Special thanks to our care team. These are our student support, registrars, academic mentors. They helped and believed in you, in the vision that you had, that you could make it to the finish line, didn't they? Every single time you raised your hand, were they there? Let's give them a big round of applause. This is the care team, and the care team demonstrates ICC core values, C-A-R-E, compassion, accountability, resilience, and engagement. These are the very pillars of ICC and the foundation of which we are built upon. The entire team, from admissions to career services at Intercoast, is dedicated to the mission and to the successful outcomes of our graduates. Today, we witness the results of all of their hard work as we celebrate your graduation together. Well done, Team ICC. Graduates, let's take a moment to reflect on your instructors and faculty here at ICC. I am so proud of ICC instructors and their unwavering commitment to ensure your success in learning the coursework and material that will help prepare you for the workforce. They pushed you, encouraged you, motivated, and supported you in this journey, your dream, and achieving your career goals. Let's give the ICC staff and faculty instructors a big round of applause. Graduates, let's turn to your other classmates. Let's acknowledge the classmates that were there also with you along this journey. They inspired you, supported you, and helped you along the way too. There were many friendships built while you were attending ICC, and many of these friendships will be lifelong. But either way, you will never forget them as they traveled the exact same journey that brought you all here today. Let's give our classmates and all of you a big round of applause. Now I turn to you, the graduates. Remember, you are permanently a part of ICC alumni. You will never be forgotten. At Intercoast, you will join a special group and will permanently represent ICC. Take this responsibility seriously. Be proud, and remember to always take the high road. Do the right thing always. As you go out into the workforce of your field of study, be proud to represent ICC as a successful graduate. Remember the hard work that you put into school to make it here today, and continue to use the same integrity and work ethic on the job. Graduates, we are always proud of all of our grads that hire our grads. It is a full circle, and we are most proud of the relationships that are built with employers and the communities we serve. Graduates, you have left an indelible footprint here at Intercoast, and now have paved the way for many graduates that will follow behind you. A wise man told me to always remember where you came from. These words will keep you humble, grateful, and thankful. I want to close by thanking the graduation committee for their commitment to ensure this graduation was successful. Let's give them a big round of applause. Folks, their hard work and dedication does not go unnoticed, and it is appreciated very much. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Our first guest speaker this evening is a successful and accomplished leader who has dedicated his career to community service and compassion. In 2011, after recently being released from prison, he joined Intercoast College's alcohol and drug counseling program at our then Carson campus. He was an outstanding student and graduated a year later in 2012 with a 4.0 GPA, perfect attendance, valedictorian of his class. He was immediately hired at his externship site, the Midnight Mission, as a drug and alcohol advocate, and his dedication and contributions led to promotion after promotion year after year as he rose through the ranks to becoming the Director of Philanthropy for the Midnight Mission. His tenure and experiences provided valuable insights into the business side of recovery services and the importance of building relationships in the community. Our guest speaker tonight possesses a proven track record in leadership, inspiring and developing others within his organization and his community, and through rigorous work in both program and policy development and fundraising within nonprofit organizations, he has accumulated over 14 years of experience now in the drug and alcohol counseling field. He has once again risen through the ranks, ultimately promoting from Director of Philanthropy to now the Chief Executive Officer and President of the Midnight Mission, a 109-year-old organization who's been serving homeless men, women, and children in the LA area since 1914. He is also the first person of color to ever hold this title. Besides all these amazing accomplishments, he is also a United States Army veteran, husband, and leader who has a knack for developing high-performance teams and fostering a cultural of personal growth and productivity. And his story started here at Intercoast Colleges. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our guest speaker tonight, CEO and President of the Midnight Mission, Mr. David Prentice.
We love you. Dang, there's a lot of you tonight, huh? I'll tell you what, my class was pretty big, but y'all look a lot better than we did. So give yourself props. My name's David Prentice. I'm an Intercoast graduate. I'm alumni from the class of 2012, and I'm proud as hell to be here to be able to talk to you tonight. You are my people. Thank you so much for having me and giving me the opportunity to give back to this institution. I mean that. Chris alluded to it. When I came into Intercoast College in 2011, I was on parole. And, okay, so I got to tell you the inside joke, right? Every year when I come to speak at Intercoast, I take weeks and I write a beautiful speech. It's like 4 pages long. And what happens is I get up at this podium and I look at your faces and I get about 3 sentences into it and I just take off somewhere and it has nothing to do with this speech. So tonight, I'm going to try to stick to it as best I can, so forgive me if I go sideways, but we'll try to make it meaningful, okay? So, Intercoast College has changed my life for the better. I mean that, and I'm not just saying it because they asked me to be here. Well, it helps, but, I really, they changed my life. I don't think that I would have the life that I have today without the ADC program and the instructors that I had at Intercoast College. When I arrived at Intercoast College in 2011 on parole, I was not at my peak of success. Let's just say that. I think I had $150 left of gate money, a couple pair of sweatpants, a few shirts, and I was living in a sober living in San Pedro. I took the bus to school every day for a year, and it was a humbling experience that got me to go. I didn't have a computer, so I had to show up at school early so I could use the computer to get my homework done. And I did that every day for a year, and it changed who I was. I stopped taking things for granted, and I started looking at what you get when you put hard work into something. When I was on parole, and I showed up at Intercoast, they welcomed me with open arms. They didn't judge me. They didn't look at my past. They told me I could be whatever I wanted to be. And I believed them. I believed them. Okay, we're done. I believed them not based on what they were telling me. I'm hard. I've been out there. I just got off the yard, right? I've got this mentality of survival and self-protection, and I don't trust anybody. I don't listen to what you say, I watch what you do, right? And what I did is I watched the staff at Intercoast College. There was a time that my prison money in the SAP program ran out, and I was going to lose my sober living, and I had nowhere to go, and I had to get a job. And I walked into Intercoast, into the office, and I said, it was a beautiful woman named Shirley Green. I said, Shirley, I've got to quit school. Well, I'm not quitting. I'm just putting it on pause. I've got to get a job. I've got to make some money. I don't want to end up on the street again. And Shirley said, the hell you are. Go to class. When you're done with class, you come back down to the office. And I'll be darned. She somehow managed to get me into a federal work study program where I worked in the morning. So now my day was, I got on the bus, I came to Intercoast, I went to school until noon, I took a half-hour lunch break, and then I went to the Intercoast offices to work. And that little bit of money was enough for me to stay where I was staying and continue on this journey. It chokes me up to this day because those are the things that show somebody cares about you. You guys don't know yet, but you're going to find out. Being an Intercoast alumnus is a very proud thing to be. You look at USC, you look at UCLA, you see all these institutions around and you see the bumper stickers and the alumni. Let me tell you something, Intercoast is everywhere. We are everywhere. Now, I'm not saying when you come to apply for a job at the Midnight Mission, you're going to get preferential treatment, but here's what I can tell you, you're going to be noticed. Because I know the work you put in, I know what it took to graduate this program. I see these families out here that support us. I see all of the things that we had to go. Look, for you family members, thank God for you. Because I know there are some people sitting in this audience right now with a graduation hat that without your support wouldn't be here. And if it wasn't financial support, it was emotional support, or you can do it, or keep coming, or don't give up. don't quit, or whatever your situation was, right? So thank you, families. I'm going to give you a round of applause for everything that you've done. All right, I really did write down some really good stuff, so I don't want to just leave it all on the table. Hold on one second here. So, you're graduating. This is the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, and guess what? You are now officially Intercoast alumnus. Because I know what you went through, you did a whole year, no spring break, no Cancun, no selfies in Mexico. I like that part. No selfies in Mexico, right? You woke up Monday through Friday, and you did the grind. That speaks to your discipline and your determination. Tonight, enjoy this moment. You earned it. Don't worry about what's next yet. Just enjoy today. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. And if you can change, you can help others change. At the Midnight Mission, we serve 1 million meals a year to people who are chronically homeless, drug addicted, and living on the streets of Los Angeles in the middle of Skid Row. The Midnight Mission is an oasis in the wilderness. And all of our staff, all of the things we do are designed to do one thing: build a relationship so that we can have enough trust to have one of those people come off the street, get into our program, and be successful. A graduate from us graduating our program, I'm talking about the heart of Skid Row now, is not a success if he moves out and goes into low-income housing. A success is, how do we get you to market rate housing? How do we get you to a market rate job? How do we get you an education? How do we get you where you need to go? And where's my ADC students at? That's right. You folks are going to take them there. You folks are going to take them there. Where are the HVAC people? Everything, let me tell you something. This really applies to everything. You have the tools now, and you have the certification. And for me, the certification was a key. It was a key that opened the door to give me a chance. And I took that chance, and I went in, and I changed some things that I used to do. The first thing I changed was I stopped talking. We talk too damn much. Nobody cares about my opinion. I'm the new guy, right? Learn from the old timers. I know you have great ideas. I know you want to tell the boss how it should be run. I got people look at me every day, tell me, you know what would be great, Dave, at the midnight? Yeah, I know. I know exactly what would be great. Leave me alone, right? The deal is you show up on time, early, dressed appropriately, well-groomed, dressing like the job you want, not the job you have, right? These simple tools, right? Simple tools. A lot of people today stand on the outside of the institution and they bang on the wall and they say, let me in, this is what we want changed, we need to change this, and they're yelling at the top of their lungs, right? Let me tell you something. This is reality. Nobody in the inside of the building is listening to you. They're not. Real change gets affected when they invite you to the table where the decisions are made. If you tell me what your opinion is, I can appreciate that. I can respect you as a person, and I can take any side of any argument with a grain of salt and say, okay, good, I'm glad you have an opinion. But when I sit across the table from you and I say, sir, what is your idea? That means I'm listening and I'm ready to make changes that you are bringing to me. Get to the table before you start giving advice. That's my best advice to you. Listen, I'm not going to take up a long time because you have a very dynamic speaker coming up after me. I will say this, as long as there is an Intercoast College and as long as there are Intercoast alumni, we will look after each other. If any of you ever get in trouble, you have a place to come at the Midnight Mission. You can call me directly and say, I know David from graduation. We'll get you hooked up. God bless you. Enjoy the rest.
Thank you again, Mr. David Prentice. Our next guest speaker I am pleased to introduce. As each of you knows, from time to time as you walk through the doors, the priorities are always to provide you with the tools and education needed to help you advance in your respective careers within your focus and areas of choice. In addition to what you learn within the classroom, we inherently and fundamentally believe in each of you having the very ability to rise decisively to whatever level you so choose. There have been adversity or obstacles along the way, but your very persistence, your presence here tonight, show your fortitude and what you have paved to a rightful place among tonight's distinguished graduates whose noteworthy success we enthusiastically celebrate. In that spirit of admiration for what each of you has accomplished through hard work and perseverance, no matter what, I am honored to introduce to you our next guest speaker, who was a man who was born blind. The victim of childhood bullying and originally having literally no self-esteem, he ultimately overcome seemingly insurmountable odds to become an attorney, be part of the federal government leadership for more than 20 years under both Republican and Democratic administrations, work as a presidential appointee under 2 presidents of the United States, lead on a multi-million-dollar nonprofit board for the past 35 years, and serve as Associate Director for Domestic Policy at the White House under President George W. Bush. Other senior roles have been within the Office of the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights at the U.S. Department of Justice, and the Office of the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights at the United States Department of Education. In 2022, Mr. Kantos ran for the elected public office for the first time in his life, and he won resoundingly. And he was sworn into office in late December 2022 and supports more than 109,000 residents. If re-elected this year, a nonpartisan council seat this November, he will become the first blind person in United States history ever to serve as mayor of a large city. Please join me in welcoming West Covina Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Ali Kantos.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rush, and good evening, everyone. I'd like to stop to invite each of you graduates tonight to think very carefully about the journey that brought you here this evening. Inevitably, you have had moments of difficulty and strife and wondering if you could make it. And then there were other times when you worked hard and it resulted in something absolutely magical and magnificent. And here you all sit as graduates of the class of 2025. I almost gave away my own age. I won't do that. But as you think about that journey, I am here tonight to add to the great words of David Prentice by asking each of you to beware of something as you move forward, namely the danger of imposter syndrome. All too frequently for any of us, whenever we have moments of worry or doubt, when we wonder if the mistakes that we have made will continue to plague us in our lives or we will be able to go past it. There may be times when you make a mistake, when you think that maybe at some point that you are too far gone to actually come back to be the success that you dreamed of. And here at this juncture, I'd like for you to think about how we each have been taught and we have all heard on social media about the importance of stepping into our true power. And here is where I add a cautionary tale. We talk about stepping into our power, but sometimes even as we cry out those words and we work to answer that clarion call, we think, well, other people were successful, but I don't know if that's me, or I don't know if it can be me. Or we see others who are in our field who we think are absolutely brilliant at what they do. And then we think, I don't know how I can ever rise to that level. Those moments of doubt and those moments of struggle are normal. The thing that sets all of us apart here in this room tonight is that when we think about those things and we're afraid, we move forward anyway. There may be times when we aren't sure if we can accomplish something, but yet we put one foot in front of the other and we take action. There may be times when we may be confused about a particular concept or taking our own professions to a whole new level when we wonder, gosh, I don't know if I can really do this. But we are here to tell all of you, not only do we believe in you, but we know for a fact that you will be successful because the key is your persistence. In my case, I was born 2 months premature, and because of that, I was blind in my left eye totally, and my right eye had only 10% vision. And as I was growing up, I was bullied and pushed to the ground and called names and subjected to all manner of victimization. And yet, during those times of low self-esteem, when I wondered if I could move forward, I honestly didn't think I could. But there were others who were in my life who held on to me when I didn't think that I could hold on myself. And so such could be the case with all of us here tonight, including to all of you whose graduation we celebrate. As we celebrate tonight, we think about how far you've come, and then the next thought in the back of your minds might be, gosh, well, what happens from here? Well, here is what happens when you persist. When you make sure to surround yourselves with people who can mentor you in every part of your lives. That includes personal and professional. Then as you build your own advisory board of people who help coach you in every aspect of life, you will then find the pathway for success in everything. If anybody says that it is not possible really to have it all, go and listen to other people instead. If ever anybody doubts you, and even if you doubt yourselves, keep in mind the fact that if anyone can make it, you can. And the reason why you can is because of your association with ICC. This place is a wonderful place of magic. It is a place that does not merely just show you the skills to advance in your respective professions, but it also is a place of love and heart and caring and belief. And that is what is something that you can take with you as you celebrate tonight and as you walk out these doors. You can proudly say that you have taken your lives and elevated them to an entirely new level by earning your way to the stage that you're going to be on tonight. And that is still just the beginning of all the magnificence that there is to come. If ever any time occurs when you doubt yourself, then feel free and by all means call upon the power of Almighty God to recognize that because God is in our lives, we can do anything. And what of God? God is in all of us and in all of you. God is in everything. And whenever we take our own experiences, we turn them for the good no matter what. When things go well, we celebrate those moments and have those moments serve as justification to show that we can do it. And then when we have moments of struggle, those are the times that serve as our rallying cry to say to the world that, heck, with everything that we go through, we will still keep pushing forward because failure is ultimately not an option. In all of what you do, you are each about to touch countless numbers of lives, whether in the context of ADC or the trades or business administration or other fields, whether in behavioral health or others. The fact is that this world needs each and every one of you. Each of you is an ambassador. Each of you represents a single, most wonderful and unique set of talents and abilities and skills that make you different from anyone who has ever walked the earth and from anyone who will ever walk the earth again. So what of legacy? Take pride in the professions that you are joining. Recognize that without all of you, there is no way this world would be better off. Imagine how horrible things would be if people didn't have folks like you to work on business administration to make sure operations work. Imagine how hot this room would be without HVAC and without electricity. Imagine what would happen if there weren't folks in behavioral health to help change the lives of people who couldn't believe in themselves. Imagine what would happen if there are people who are victimized by the ravages of alcohol and drug abuse and people are not there to help them to rise up to be who they can be. But the fact is that you are all about to burst onto the scene. You have the magnificent support of ICC, you have one another, you have your networks, and especially you have the hand of Almighty God in your lives, and that is what will carry the day. So as I close my brief remarks this evening, I invite each of you, please, to think about this evening. Think about the celebration that it represents, and think about the fact that even the sky itself is not the limit. You are full of limitless possibilities. And with that, whether you want to rise to make a ton of money or to make a difference in the world, or both, you can have it all. You want to have a magnificent family that has happiness as its core, you can have that too. It is all a matter of who you are and what you represent by the ways that you dedicate yourselves to growing each and every day. We love you guys. Congratulations, graduates, and have a good evening.
Thank you again, Mr. Ali Kantos, Mayor Pro Tem of West Covina. Next is our presentation of our Valedictorian Awards. Our Valedictorian Award winners tonight were selected through a committee of staff and faculty nominations that looked at each other's students' GPA, attendance, participation in Canvas, live lab participation, dedication to their program, referrals from faculty and staff, and lastly, the communication and partnership they had throughout their program. Our first Valedictorian Award winner tonight we would like to recognize is an electrical student from our Riverside campus. This student's journey was filled with ups and downs before starting here at ICC. He struggled with addiction and dealt firsthand with the consequences that came with it. He knew it was time for a change. When he first came into Intercoast, he was looking for a new career and joined our electrical program. During that time, he also became a beneficiary at the Salvation Army, where he was given an opportunity to rebuild his life. When it came to school, he had perfect attendance, perfect 4.0 GPA. He was a role model student with a wonderful personality, attitude, and someone who worked well with all who he came in contact with. Ladies and gentlemen, our trades valedictorian from Riverside for 2025, Mr. Alfredo Sanchez.
Good evening, staff, and family, and friends. My fellow graduates of Intercoast College's class of 2025. First thing first, I want to thank all honor and glory to my Jesus Christ. Standing here today is something I never imagined for myself. If you had met me a few years ago, you would not be looking at the same man you see today. My story, like many of ours, begins with struggle, a battle of addiction. Lost my direction and reached a point where life felt like it had no purpose. But God had other plans. When I arrived at the Salvation Army as a beneficiary, I walked in with nothing but a desire for change. What I found there was a community that believed in me before I believed in myself. They taught me discipline, accountability, responsibility, and faith. They reminded me that restoration is possible, that every life has worth, and that transformation begins the moment you say yes to a new direction. The Salvation Army gave me my foundation, but Intercoast gave me my future. When I enrolled in the electrical training program at the Riverside campus, I didn't fully know what to expect. I walked into my first week in class nervous, unsure, and wondering if I belonged. But that changed quickly. The instructors at the Intercoast did more than teach. They cared. They challenged me, motivated me, and showed me how to use my skills with confidence and professionalism. They didn't just teach electrical theory, they taught excellence. They taught character. Their belief in me pushed me to give my best every single day, and with that encouragement, I discovered something I never thought I would achieve in my life, a 4.0 GPA. But the GPA is not the real victory. The real victory is who I have become to earn it. I became a man who shows up, a man who finishes what he starts, a man who chooses responsibility over excuses, a man who values learning and growth and constant improvement, a man who no longer runs from life but runs towards it. To my instructors, thank you for pouring your knowledge, your time, and your heart into your students. You showed me what real mentorship looks like. To the Salvation Army, thank you for giving me the chance to rebuild my life from the ground up. To the classmates, today is not just graduation. It is proof that we are capable of far more than we once believed. Some of you worked full-time jobs while attending classes. Some of you balance families, challenges, hardships. Yet, here you are, graduates, achievers, professionals, and the road needs everything you bring. Class of 2025, we made it. And as we walk out these doors today, remember this. Every wire we run, every panel we open, every job we complete represents our dedication, our training, our commitment to excellence. We are not just graduates, we are skilled professionals ready to impact the world. My journey was once filled with darkness, but today I stand in the light of opportunity. My story proves anything. It's this. No matter where you come from, no matter what you have been through, you can rise. You can rebuild, you can achieve greatness. Thank you, Intercoast Colleges, for giving me my future, and thank you all for allowing me the honor of sharing my journey.
Our next valedictorian is from our AOD course. This student's journey to becoming a drug and alcohol counselor has been anything but easy. While completing her online studies, she worked 3 jobs to support her family, often balancing long nights of responsibility with early mornings of coursework. What kept her going was not just the dream of graduating, but the belief that every challenge she faced was shaping her into the counselor she aspires to be one day. A counselor that will help change people's lives for the better, honor their dignity, support their journey. Ladies and gentlemen, our alcohol and drug counseling valedictorian for 2025, Miss Laura Woolridge.
Standing here today, I feel immense gratitude for the journey that we've shared here at Intercoast. This school has not only prepared us for careers, but has shaped us into professionals ready to serve with integrity, compassion, and resilience. Looking out at all of you, I see not just classmates, but colleagues, friends, and fellow travelers who have walked this path together. My journey to this moment was not easy, balancing 3 jobs while completing my studies. Often felt overwhelming. There were nights I wondered if I could keep going. But standing here today is proof that resilience, sacrifice, and passion can carry us through even the toughest season. And I didn't achieve this alone. My classmates' strength, my mentors' guidance, and the communities we serve inspire me to keep pushing forward. This honor isn't just about grades. It's about the collective perseverance we've shown in preparing to help others heal. I remember opening my first assignment on Canvas with both excitement and uncertainty, wonder if I truly belong here. Then during an early lesson on motivational interviewing, something clicked. We practiced listening, not just hearing words, but really listening. I realized counseling isn't about having all the answers. It's about creating space for those to find their own, and that's the moment that changed me. At Intercoast, I learned the technical foundations of counseling, but more importantly, how to apply them with humanity. Harm reduction strategies that help meet people where they are, motivational interviewing that empowers clients to find their own voice, crisis intervention that reminds us how vital calm and clarity are in moments of need, and ethical frameworks that taught us trust and confidentiality are the cornerstones of care. I often think of our time here as climbing a mountain. Each assignment completed, each exam, each late night of studying was another step upward. Sometimes the climb felt steep, and sometimes the air felt thin, but we kept going together. And now standing at the summit, we can look back at the path we've traveled and forward to the horizon ahead. Representing our class is not about my story alone. It's about honoring all of ours. The classmates who worked tirelessly while raising families, those who held down jobs while still showing up for class, those who overcame personal struggles to be here today. Together, we embody resilience, compassion, and the drive to make a difference. And before I go any further, I do want to stop to pause to say thank you. Thank you to my family who stood beside me through long nights and early mornings, who reminded me that my dreams were worth the sacrifice. To my friends who cheered me on when I doubted myself, who reminded me to laugh, to breathe, and to keep perspective. To those supervisors of mine and coworkers who gave me opportunities to grow, who modeled professionalism and compassion, and who never let me fail. And to the clients I've had the privilege to serve, even in my training, you taught me more than any textbook ever could. Your courage, your honesty, and your trust reminded me why this work matters. Each of you carried me to this moment, and I carry your lessons with me into the future. As we step into the future, let us remember that our education is more than a credential. It is a responsibility. We are entering fields where we will touch lives, advocate for those without a voice, and help build healthier communities. Intercoast has prepared us to meet those challenges with skill and heart. Class of 2005, this is our moment. Let us step into the future with courage, with compassion, and with conviction. And with courage, with compassion, conviction, we can and we will make a difference. Thank you.
Okay, our last valedictorian is from our Bachelor's of Applied Science and Substance Use Disorder Counseling. A scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA and 100% record attendance. This student inspired her classmates with determination, leadership, and resilience. What many do not know is that her journey to this moment was anything but easy. While completing her online studies, Carmelita was also undergoing multiple reconstructive surgeries as part of her healing from a serious illness. Yet even through pain, recovery, uncertainty, she never stopped showing up for her education or her dream of becoming a counselor and helping others. Every year in September, Intercoast has the National Recovery Month, where we celebrate recovery. And this person comes to every event. It doesn't matter what campus it is, she's always in the audience cheering on other counselors that are sharing their story. Her perseverance, her compassion, her unwavering commitment to her future reflect not only academic excellence, but extraordinary inner strength. She is a student who represents the very heart and mission of Intercoast Colleges. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 valedictorian from the Bachelor's Degree Program, Miss Carmelita Vargas.
Good evening, faculty, staff, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. It is an incredible honor to stand here tonight as your valedictorian. My journey to this moment has been deeply personal, and I'm grateful that I get to share this victory with you. When I came to Intercoast, I did not come for an education. I came because I needed to piece myself back together. I needed to grow. I needed to find the stronger version of myself. I needed to learn how to show up for others the way they once showed up for me when I was at my lowest. Intercoast taught me far more than a textbook or assignment ever could. They taught me how to believe in myself and how to step into my future with confidence. What I gained here was not just knowledge, it was purpose, and a reminder that I am far more capable than I ever imagined. And that is why this moment matters. Being valedictorian is not about being the best. It is about honoring the journey it took to get here. And I am very proud to say that we made it here together. My journey was not easy. I became a mother at a very young age, and life moved faster than I was ready for. I carried shame, secrets, addiction, trauma, and fear. I spent years hiding my disease, terrified someone would discover the truth. I kept stopping and starting over, not realizing that I was only as sick of my secrets. Those secrets kept me small. They kept me stuck. They kept me from growing into the stronger version of myself. But there came a moment when everything caught up to me, and I could no longer run from the truth. Honesty set me free. I was able to love my family again. Christina, Scott, Serena, my grandchildren, my horses, my life, and myself in a way I never had before. Healing brought me clarity. Accountability brought me strength. And the strength led me to my purpose. And that purpose led me here to Intercoast College. From my very first phone call, Chris welcomed me with patience and warmth. I felt seen before I was ever enrolled. And throughout this program, I met people who shaped me into the counselor and the stronger version of myself. Betty was there for me during one of my trying moments. Her kindness grounded me with compassion. She leads our monthly roundtable group and gives us a place to be heard and understood. She reminded me I never had to carry my burdens alone. Catherine is an inspiration to me. Sharing how she overcame her own hardship helped me find strength and purpose in my own journey. Her listening ear and inspiration meant the world to me. Miss Jessica Owens supported us, guided us, and kept us connected with every step of the way. And then there's Mr. Donovan, our APA master, taught with a happy heart and taught me how to write with precision and pride. Thank you, Mr. Donovan, for pushing me to grow as a scholar. Evangelia has a beautiful, kind heart. I traveled from afar just to attend her workshops, rain or shine, because she always lifted our spirits. During our pre-test, when many of us felt discouraged, she reminded us that questions that we got were wrong were the ones that we would get right the next time. And she was right. When you miss something, then you remember what you missed, and then when you get the test, you just know the right answer. She guided me patiently through my internship and connected me with strong mentors who supported me in every step of the way. And the first internship I was sent to was with Gene. Gene opened the door to many opportunities. He trusted me to co-facilitate groups and show me what leadership looks like when it comes from the heart. Gene, I will always appreciate you. My second internship was with Eric. And his very first word to me was, "Hola," and I felt right at home ever since. He challenged me in all the right ways. He helped me find my counselor voice, pushed me to grow and strengthen my confidence in facilitating my DOI classes. His leadership played a major role in shaping me into the counselor I am today. Mr. Eric Fleming, thank you, and thank you for this moment right here. Thank you. Among all the mentors who motivated me, this one had the biggest impact on my journey. She was with me from the first day I enrolled, and she is still with me now as I stand on this stage. Most know her as Miss Judy, but I call her Judy Jude. Because there is a saint named St. Jude, the saint people turn to when life feels impossible during financial struggles, court situations, addiction, recovery, and moments when they feel lost. This resonated with me deeply because I walked through many of those storms myself. She showed us a video one time about the VTA, the part of the brain responsible for motivation, purpose, and direction. Judy, you became my VTA. Sure did. You motivated me, you showed me gratefulness, empathy, and led me into the right direction to finding my purpose, and most of all, you helped me rise when I needed it most. I pray that God blesses me with someone who will guide me through my master's degree the way you guided me through this journey. Thank you, Miss Judy Jude. My family tributes. First of all, I want to say to my godson Arthur, you showed me the way around my laptop. You taught me how to get back into school after being out for many years. I had the amount, but if I said how many years, then you guys would guess how old I was, So. You are a genius, our little Arthur, and you are my hero. To my nephew Tony, thank you for tutoring me math. You are known as the math professor in our family, and I am so grateful for you. You are a true blessing. To Christina, Scott, thank you for loving me through every season of my life. You two have always been here for me, cheering me on. Always been here for me, cheering me on. To Serena, my little Weena, thank you for the peace and joy you bring into my life. Having you here tonight makes this moment complete. To McKenna, James, Dinah, Donna, and Colby Jack, I love your beautiful family. I love you, McKenna. To Mo, Jacob, and Peyton. Over there. To Jacob and Peyton. Your energy is incredible, and we see how beautifully it rubs off on Mo every time he visits us. To Blake and Claire, I am proud of the man you have become. And Claire, your smile puts a smile on my face every time. To Kaya and Ella, my little ones, even though you could not be here tonight, it feels like you are right here in my heart. Thank you for always checking on my grades. And Ella Bear, I am proudly wearing the necklace you made me. And by the way, these are my grandchildren. They're like 12, 13 years old, but they used to come inside my room and ask me, are you on the phone? I say no. They go, well, don't you want to keep that, DA and all that? So that's why I made that comment to them. To Ted, thank you for standing by me through and through, and thank you for being here tonight. And to Karen Marmo, my Biff, my coffee girl, thank you for your love and friendship. Rosalina, solo quiero decirte gracias mi amiga por todo el pozole, los albóndigas y lo que sea. Muchísimas gracias, amiga. And she did. We would study so late, and she'd say, Carmelita, ¿quieres albóndigas? Chile rellenos, chilequiles, whatever I wanted. She'd be. So, and to my classmates, we balanced school, work, family, recovery, and life, and we still showed up. We walked roads many people could not survive, but we did it. We made it. We are leaders, we are professionals, and we are proof that it is never too late to rewrite our future. Thank you, Intercoast College, for helping me change my life. Thank you, every mentor who helped me rise. And most of all, thank God for your grace in every chapter of my journey, for holding my hand here tonight and never letting go. So, congratulations, class of 2025, we did it. Thank you.
Okay, now is the time all our graduates have been waiting for. It is time for our presentation of certificates. Get your cameras ready. Let's get the music going. And we're gonna have the first row. First row. Go ahead and work the way right on over here. Follow Erica.
And here we go. Gentlemen, we are proud to present Interco's class of 2025, beginning with graduating from the Alcohol and Drug Counseling Club, Michelle Lugo. Up next, graduating from the Drug and Alcohol Counseling class, Mr. Silas Coronado, Silos Coronado. Also from the Drug and Alcohol Counseling of Wisconsin, Torres. As well as an associate's degree in Drug and Alcohol Counseling with Ms. Tisha Davis. Also from the associate degree in Drug and Alcohol Counseling, Vicky Page. From the electrical program class, Mr. Saúl Alvarez. Graduating from the Business Office Administration class is Maribel Hernandez Trejo. Graduating from the Drug and Alcohol campus is Mr. Fernando Prieto. Graduating from the electrical class is Mr. Cassius Morrow. Graduating from the electrical class is Mr. Joshua Sarcoletti. Graduating from the electrical class is Mr. Esteban Navarro. Future electrician graduating from the electrical class is Mr. Octavio Cordona. Also graduating and already after graduating from the electrical class is Mr. Matthew Duran. From the electrical class graduating is Mr. Leo Amaya. Graduating from the Drug and Alcohol class is Ms. Laura Woldridge. Future Counselor, Ms. Michelle Feliciano. Graduating from the Alcohol and Drug Counseling Associate's degree, Kimberly Placone. Graduating from the Drug and Alcohol Counseling Classes, Valerie Echeverria. Graduating from the Business and Office Administration, Destiny Sanchez. Graduating from the Drug and Alcohol Class, future counselor Johnny Bozeman. Graduating from the Drug and Alcohol Class is Sharon Waters. Graduating from the Associate Class in Drug and Alcohol Counseling is Nina Williams. Graduating from the Drug and Alcohol Class is Ms. Gabriela Robledo. Graduating from the electrical class is Mr. Jose Figueroa. Graduating from the associate class is Ms. Ashley Nicole Alcaraz. Future is graduating from the electrical class is Mr. Omar Gordillo. Graduating from the Drug and Alcohol class is Mr. Eric Galvan. Future counselor graduating from the Drug and Alcohol class is Mr. Junior McCary. Graduating with a degree in substance use disorder is Christina Huey. Graduating from our peer supporter class, Andrea Bruno. Bueno. Graduating from our behavioral health class is Mr. Nicholas Sampido. Graduating from the substance use disorder class, senior counselor Ms. Teresa Hall. Graduating from the behavioral health ABC intern, also receiving his high school diploma from the Seawell Academy, is Mr. Gary Cobbin Jr. Graduating from our electrical class, future is Ms. Abby Loera. Graduating from the Alcohol and Drug Counseling class, future counselor Mr. Marcus Davis. Graduating from the Alcohol and Drug and Alcohol Counseling class is Mr. Richard Vasquez. for the drug and alcohol class is Ms. Jeanette Magers. Graduating for the electrical class is Mr. Bernal Martinez. Graduating from our peer support class is Mr. Martin Benefield. Graduating from our electrical program, also analysis, is Mr. Alejandro Perez. Graduating from our peer support analysis class, Angelina Richardson. Graduating from our peer support class, Lori Holmes. Graduating from our drug and alcohol counseling class is Ms. Nina Schlesinger. Graduating from a drug and alcohol counseling as well as her associate degree is Ms. Latoya Hollis. Latoya Hollis. Graduating from our medical peer support specialist class is Ms. Donna Raymond. Graduating from our medical support peer support class is Devin Mala. Graduating from a substance use disorder class is Jamie Hassan. Graduating from our substance use disorder class is Serafin Flores. Graduating from our substance use disorder class is Jessica Bonham. Graduating from our substance use disorder class is Robert Duarte Jr. Graduating from our electrical training program, Stacy Hardis. Graduating from our behavioral health student class and our high school diploma class is Ms. Denise Avila. From our substance use disorder class, graduating Ms. Serena Salas. Graduating with his associate's degree in substance use disorder, Manuel Cepeda Jr. Graduating from behavioral health class and also in senior high school diploma is Ms. Tanisha Pino. Graduating with her bachelor's degree, substance use disorder, Michelle Lopez. For the third time around, now graduating with his bachelor's degree in applied science and addiction studies, Juan Castañeda. use disorder, it's now Christy Rodriguez. Graduating with her associate's degree in substance use disorder is Natasha Eve. Graduating from the substance use disorder class, youth counselor Samantha Gutierrez. Graduating from our substance use disorder class, Selena Squire Martinez. Graduating from our substance use disorder class is Chastity Ariola Portillo. Graduating with her associate's degree in substance use disorder is Abigail Kemp. Earning an associate's degree in substance use disorder is Corey Pomeroy. Earning her associate's degree in substance use disorder is Dawn Gandero. Graduating from a substance use disorder counseling class is Janelle Rockwell. Receiving her associate's degree in substance use disorder is Amber Bennier. Graduating from the natural class is Mr. Alexander Munoz Alvarez. Graduating from our HVAC class and for valedictorian is Mr. Derek Jenkins. Graduating from our HVAC class, Mr. Ricardo Trujillo. Graduating from our HVAC class, Giselle Romo. Graduating from our HVAC class, Mr. Lawrence Sutton, Jr. Graduating from our drug and alcohol class, Mr. Eric Smith. Graduating from our electrical training program is Mr. Uriel Ramirez. Graduating from our electrical training program is Mr. Ruben Milanez. Also from the electrical training program, Ruben Yen. Also from our electrical class is Mr. Alfredo Orozco. Also graduating from our electrical class, Mr. Steve Morales. Also graduating from the electrical class, his brother, Juan Morales. Graduating from alcohol and drug counseling studies, Mr. Arthur Ortiz. Graduating from our behavioral health assistant class, Ms. Savannah Sparks. Graduating from our behavioral health and our peer support class, Ms. Deanna Garcia. Graduating from our substance disorder class, Mr. George Williams. Graduating from our electrical class, Mr. Joshua Oliva. Graduating from our electrical class, Mr. Brandon Olivero. Graduating from our electrical class, Mr. Gabriel Garcia. Gabriel Garcia. And the electrician, Mr. Ivan Clement. Graduating from the electrician class, Mr. Jacob Velasco. Graduating from our electrical training class, Mr. Brian Salvador Baltazar. Also from our electrical training class, Mr. Rodolfo Sepulveda. Graduating from our electrical class, Mr. Mauro Cordero. Graduating from our electrical class is Kelby and the Costa Cedillos. Also from our electrical class, graduating is Mr. Robert Ogie. Graduating from our electrical class is Curtis Damon. Receiving her associate's degree in drug and alcohol counseling is Ariana Ane. Graduating from our electrical class is Miranda Christopherson. Receiving her bachelor's degree in substance disorder counseling is Sylvia Rich Sosa. Graduating from our substance disorder class, Alexis Post. Graduating from our business administration class is Mr. Daniel Monter. Graduating with his associate's degree in substance use disorder is Chad Cindy. Graduating with an associate's degree in substance use disorder is Jessica Burrows. Graduating from our peer support class, Sophia Barra. Graduating with their associate degree in substance use disorder counseling is Montserrat Hernandez. Graduating with a degree in associate degree in substance use disorder counseling, Derek Hammerman. Graduating with her bachelor's degree in substance use disorder, Heather Wilson. Graduating from the substance use disorder class, Ronald Maena. Graduating with her associate degree in drug and alcohol counseling and peer support class, and working in the field with Lucy Esqueda. Graduating with her associates in business administration, Jake Icabonilla. From our HVAC class, graduating is Isaac Alarcon. Also from the HVAC class, Joshua Alarcon. From the electrical class, graduating is John Rodriguez. Graduating from the behavioral health assistant class is Ms. Charlotte Humphrey. Graduating with an associate's degree in substance use disorder is Juan Ulloa. From the electrical training class, Jeffrey Dangerfield. Graduating from our electrical training class is Mr. Ryan Gray. Graduating from our electrical class, Guillermo Manso. Graduating from our electrical training class is Isaac Gonzalez. Graduating from our electrical training class is Swami Hercules. Graduating from our electrical class is Mr. Calvin David. Graduating from both the electrical and HVAC class is Marco Architecture. Graduating from our electrical training class, Mr. David Ramirez. From our electrical training class, Mr. Caesar Lada. Graduating from our electrical class is John Redmond. Graduating from our electrical training class, Nathaniel FedEx. Graduating from our electrical training class is Valedictorian Mr. Alfredo Sanchez. From our electrical Training Program, Mr. Prentice Fisher. Graduating from our electrical training class, Mr. Wayne Jang Wan. Graduating from our electrical training class, Mr. Eric Ramirez. From our electrical training class, graduating Alejandro Vasquez Rubalcaba. Graduating from our electrical training program is Mr. Juan Garcia Gonzalez. Graduating from our electrical class is Mr. Christian Blackville. Graduating from our electrical class is Leighton Solheim. Graduating with their bachelor's degree, let's give it up for Catalina Valentina Marquez, Valedictorian 4.0. Graduating with an associate's degree in substance use disorders, Mr. Marcus Irving. Graduating from the electrical training class, Mr. Monty Myers. Graduating from the electrical training program is Gabriel Garcia. Graduating from the electrical class is Daniel Gustavo Olivo. Also from the electrical training class, graduating is Jose Trujillo. Graduating from the electrical training program is Anthony Hudson. Graduating as an electrician from the electrical class is Mr. Mark Robinson. Graduating from the electrical training class and also an assistant and with Mr. Anthony Sanchez. Graduating from the drug and alcohol counseling class is Mr. Francis Sena. Graduating from our electrical training program, Mr. Raymond Miranda. Graduating from our behavioral health assistant class, Mr. Jimmy Carter. From our electrical training program, Urban Orozco. From our electrical training class, Angel Martinez. From our electrical training program, Adrian Montoya. Graduating from our electrical training program with honors, Rama Torres. Graduating from our electrical training program, Joe Rivera. Montes Diaz. From our electrical training program, Jesus Rivera. From our electrical training program, graduating with honors, Mr. Jordan Ravenco. From our electrical training program, Joe Barbera. From our electrical training program, Juan Lopez. From our electrical training program, Ezekiel Mendoza, Ninth Wonder. Graduating from our substance use disorder class, Andrew Dominguez. Graduating from our business associates program, Leslie Roldan. And last but not least, graduating with her bachelor's degree in substance use disorder, Ms. Esmeralda Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Intercoast College's class of 2025.
I think some of our graduates got their certificate and just walked right out. Well, we're not done yet. We still have a couple more things to do. So if you don't mind, grab your seats real quick. Grab your seats. That was fun, wasn't it? It was a lot of fun. And that's what tonight's about. It's about recognizing all of you for your hard work. You know, there's some people that'll go their whole lives and never get a chance to walk across the stage. So I really honestly commend all of you for finishing your programs, finishing what you started. And I want to once again thank all the family and loved ones. What a great group we have here tonight. Thank you all, family and loved ones, for being here as well. We're getting close to wrapping. Before I do, I'd like Dr. Judy Redmond to come on up for a quick moment. We would like to, at this time, invite all our bachelor's degree students in substance use disorder counseling to the stage. Bachelor's degree students to the stage, please.
Allow me the microphone to say a few words for the bachelor students, and it's awful brave of him to do so with everybody ready to go home. And for me to be able to stand up here and congratulate our bachelor students is more, you know, it's not just the bachelor students, it's the village that it took to get the bachelor students here, from our community to our wonderful intercoast colleges and all the support that these students have received along the way, but most of all, I should have Mr. Donovan up here with his APA. Most of all, what it took for these scholars to become scholars. Many of us did not come in here knowing the value of education. Some of us had at most of a third grade education, and with the help of Mr. Donovan, these scholars are writing APA format, and we have a previous alumni bachelor student behind us who is now in our master's program, and I think we have another bachelor student, I don't know if he's still here, in his master's program, but that's because they have done the work that it takes to complete a bachelor's program, and let this, one of the things that I love hearing is for the certificate students to look up here at these bachelor students and say, I can't wait to be there. Right? For the certificate students to look at the associate students. Could I have the associate students stand up, please? Congratulations. And we admire and we respect all the work that it took to get through your associates, next up bachelors. Right? So these are your role model certificate students. We are so very proud of, thank you, associates. Certificate students, please stand up. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say the certificate student, even though I called on you last, I want you to know from my perception that was the hardest program I ever did in my life. That was, once I got through the certificate portion of my education, I said, if I could do that, I can move on. But you did it. You did it. You did it. Okay, see, got a wrap. See? Take that microphone away from her already. All right, back to the bachelor students. Please know how much you're in my heart, how much I love you, and it's not goodbye, because I'll see you Saturday. So please give us a round of applause for our bachelor.
Once again, thank you, our bachelor's degree students in substance use disorder counseling. Thank you. As you step into this world, graduates, let's remember that it's not just the knowledge we've gained in our respective fields that will make a difference. It's the soft skills we've honed along the way. The ability to communicate effectively, work as a team, show empathy, lead with kindness. These are the skills that will guide us through life and make us successful, not only in our careers, but also as individuals who can make a positive impact in this world. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Whether we end up in boardrooms, classrooms, hospitals, or in the communities, all of you have the power to shape the world. And with that, I leave you with this. Let's get out there, take on the world, and leave our mark. Congratulations again, graduating class of 2025. Will all graduates please rise? Dear graduates, with the power vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you honorary graduates of intercoast colleges. You may now move your tassels from left to right, signifying completion in your course of studies. The graduating class of 2025, congratulations!
Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you again for coming.